Hey you guys, it's Jess. Welcome back to my channel. So let me just start out by saying, if you have not watched my previous video all talking about my hair color and blah blah blah, go watch that before you start asking me a bunch of questions about my new hair color and what products am I using and this, because I've probably already answered that in my last video. Thank you guys so much for all the nice things you've said and all this and that. Definitely a huge difference from when I colored my hair the first time, but we'll get into that a little later. So basically what I'm going to be doing is unraveling my hair. Ow! Okay, unraveling my hair and just kind of doing up my face just a little bit. Just talking to you guys. This Get Ready With Me is about to be like very inspiring and very encouraging. At least I hope it is, but it definitely is for me, and that's why I want to share this with you guys. So I twisted my hair. This is my first time using the Main Choice 24 karat glistening gold twisting gel. This is my first time using this, so I don't know how it's gonna turn out, but these twists look like they're real juicy and they are about to just produce me the best twist out I've ever had in my entire life. So yeah, let's get started. First of all, I can't get started because I need something to hold my hair while I'm taking it out. Okay, I'm ready now. So I really wanted to talk to you guys. This might come off really faith-based, but if y'all don't know by now, I am a Christian, so that's just what I talk about. But if you guys remember, about 6 months ago, I quit my job to pursue YouTube full-time. This twist out about to be so nice. Woo, sis, do y'all see? I'm so excited. Hold on real quick. Anyways, so I had 70,000 subscribers 6 months ago, and today I'm at like 175,000. So I've gained 100,000 subscribers in 6 months. That's just one thing right there. I want to talk to you guys about this cream of nature opportunity that I just had, which my mind is blown by the entire thing. I quit my YouTube channel because, and I just feel like I was supposed to. I feel like I prayed about it and I felt like God gave me the green light because I wanted to, you know, make my career out of this. Everybody thought I was, well, not everybody, but some people kind of thought I was crazy. They were like, girl, you have a good job. Like, what are you know, like, you're gonna quit your guaranteed pay every week. And I was getting paid weekly at my job and it was good money. Anyways, well, it was okay. It was decent. It's better than what most people are. Okay, anyways, to make hair videos where you're not sure, you know, what's really going on. At the time when I quit my job, my channel was plummeting. It was, you know, taking a downfall because I didn't have time to really make videos at the time. So I wasn't really recording as much. My views were going down, like, and it was just not good. But I just always had this, you know, this burning desire, like, you gotta do this, you gotta do this. So anyways, I had faith in the process, okay? That's what this is really much about. I had faith in the process. So then all of a sudden, maybe, okay, Cream of Nature hit me up, I wanna say in June. I had hit 100,000 subscribers by then, or maybe like 120,000 by then. I was moving on up. Okay, 3 months after I quit my job, I hit 100,000 subscribers. 4 months after I quit my job, I got reached out to by Cream of Nature to do this hair color crush experience. Now, when they reached out to me, I was like, why do you want me? Like, me? Really? And then when I found out which other YouTubers they contacted to work with me, I was even more shocked because, first of all, these were YouTubers that I was watching before I even had a YouTube channel. I went on the experience with Amber Danielle. I admit I did not know of her channel or her Instagram before I met her. But they had Shreya, I Am Treya, and Minnie Marley, aka Brianna. And I used to watch both of them before I even started my YouTube channel, before I even knew I wanted to do this. Well, I always knew I wanted to do this, but before I even had a YouTube channel, before I had a camera, a ring light, I don't even think I had natural hair yet when I was watching those two. Those were just like people who I admired. Just that alone is a testimony in itself. Like, those are ladies who I used to watch just their hair because I liked natural hair. And now I'm working with them. You know what I'm saying? So that was just, I was just confused, like, why, you know, why do you guys want me? And then I was just a little more intimidated because of the fact that they're both, all three of them are way bigger than me. Like Amber on Instagram, she has 50,000 followers. Both Treya and Brianna, aka Mini Marley, they both have twice as many subscribers as I do. They're in the 300,000. So I just, and at the time, I only had like maybe like 7,000 followers on my Instagram. So I'm really trying to figure out like, why did they choose me? Like, there's so many other people they could have chosen who are more popular than me, who can get them more, you know, recognition or more press, or people who would be able to, you know, advertise them to more subscribers or more followers than I could. So why did they choose me? You know, I was obviously very grateful and very thankful for the opportunity. I mean, I went, but I was just really confused. Like, is this a scam? Like, is this real life? Why me? How is this happening? All right, wait, hold on, quick. Ooh, y'all see the glory. Do y'all see the glory? This looks so good. Do y'all see the glory? Oh my gosh. So anyways, that alone right there is just a true testament to the fact that, first of all, if God has a plan for you, nobody can stop that plan for you besides you. Like, nobody can stop that. Like I said, they could have chosen anybody else. And you know, maybe they even did choose somebody else, and maybe that someone else, another YouTuber probably said no, or you're not paying enough, or I can't come. And then they were like, okay, well, hey, what about Jess? Like, if something is going to happen for you, it's going to happen and nobody can stop it. Because like I said, I don't know if they decided to reach out to someone else before they chose me, and maybe that person just said no, or they weren't available at the time, or they didn't want to color their hair or whatever. But it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, I went. You know what I'm saying? So when God has a plan for you, it doesn't matter who tries to come in the way or who tries to stop it, or if you're the smallest YouTuber or you're the oldest YouTuber, or you think you're ugly or you think you're fat or whatever. Like, if it's supposed to happen, it's gonna happen. God is gonna make a way for it to happen. And like I said, the only person that can stop you is you, and sometimes you can't even stop what, you know, well, actually at all times, you can't stop what God is planning for you. You can delay it though. You can definitely delay it. He'd be like, oh, that's how you wanna act? Don't worry about it, I'll use somebody else. If God has something planned for you, you just do what you have to do, and He will work everything else out. Still to this day, I'm like, why did they choose me? I don't understand. But even if you are at the back of the line, if it's your time, God gonna push you to the front. So don't worry about who else is getting, like, oh,
so-and-so's getting married and so-and-so's having a baby and I'm working just as hard and it's not happening for me and blah, blah, blah.
Because when it's your time, it's gonna be your time, okay? Like, it's gonna be your time. That is just one major thing that I just feel like I have to share, because if you are working at something right now and you see it happening for somebody else, or you just don't see how something is going to work out for you the way that you believe that it's going to, keep pressing forward. It's going to happen at the right time and when God says it's supposed to happen. You don't ever want anything to happen too early, because you could mess it up. So that is just a little twinkle twinkle I want to put in your star really quick. So also, I really just want to show like the series of events of how this has been brewing up for a while. So Crib of Nature didn't tell me this, but I really truly feel like if I never colored my hair in the first place, that I could be wrong, but this is just how I feel. Like, I feel like I wouldn't have even been noticed or an option for them to ask me like, hey, like, we see your hair is colored and we want to give you a new color, a new style. And I just remember all of the hate that I got on my YouTube channel. Like, you can go back and look at the comments. Like, I'm not making this stuff up. On my YouTube video of when I first bleached my hair, I got so many negative comments, and people were just saying it doesn't fit you, or we don't like it, or blah, blah, blah. They said, oh, you should have went with red hair. That was in the plans, okay? God had a plan. But I really feel like if that never happened, if I never did color my hair, then I would have never even been considered for this opportunity that I had. So it's just crazy how everything just works out. Why are my lips always so crusty? That everything just works out the way that it's supposed to. Like, I'm so glad that I colored my hair. And first of all, that hair color that I did helped my hair, the color that I have now, to come out the way it did. And I absolutely love this color. They didn't have to bleach my hair again because it was already bleached. So everything happens for a reason. So excited that I colored my hair in the first place, because I think that doing that, and it brought me here. And that was in December of last year. Something that I did in September of 2017 brought me to an opportunity in August 2018, almost a year later. Kind of, well, you know. I just know that this is just God. I asked him to bless my channel, and I asked him if, you know, is this the right thing to do, to leave my job and to, you know, pursue my YouTube channel as full-time. If I never did that, I don't think I ever would have been approached for this opportunity. And I've been working hard. I'm not gonna lie, I've been kind of slacking, and I feel like every 3 weeks I have to come back and apologize, like, oh my gosh, I disappeared again. But really, the reason I've been like gone the past couple weeks is early in August I had went on a church trip for about a week, and then like the next week after that I had went to Chicago to do this, and now I'm back home, but school is starting, and it's just like so much going on. But I definitely did not pray for this just for me to just get comfortable at a certain position and let it just sit there. That's another thing, like, you don't want to get your opportunity and then be comfortable at where you are. Always keep working to be better. Like, I don't think that I'm just gonna be stuck at 175,000 subscribers. Even just being there is nuts. But that's not my end point. Like, there's so much more that I am ready to achieve. And it's just crazy because I never even thought I would. God, why do I always get so emotional? Like, I feel the choke up coming. It's coming. I know that God is listening to my prayers and he's answering them, because I prayed for this and here I am. And not in a million years did I ever think that Cream of Nature would reach out to me and say, hey, we want to use you. And that wasn't even in my prayers. And there is a verse that says, hold on, I gotta find this verse so I can say it what it's actually said, because I'm a paraphraser. I be paraphrasing the heck out of the Bible, but I want to actually give you the actual verse. So Ephesians chapter 3 verse 20 says, now all glory to God, who is able through his mighty power to work within us to accomplish infinitely more than we might ask or think. Okay, infinitely more than we could ask or think. I never ever even thought that I would be working with Cream of Nature at such a capacity. Like, I would think maybe they would reach out to me and say, hey, here's some hair products, can you do a video? Not, hey, we want to fly you to Chicago so you can work with our hairstylist and, you know, do a photo shoot and like make a mini commercial and do a live event. And like, what? Excuse me? Like, never in my life did I even think that was possible. I didn't even want to ask for that, because I'm the type of person who sometimes I'll put God in a box, which I know is wrong. Like, I'll put God in a box and be like, or I'll just doubt myself, which is also me doubting God. But I'll be like, nah, that's too much. Like, that's not gonna happen for me. Like, let's not get carried away. Like, I always think foolishness like that. Like, oh, that's asking for too much. You don't even deserve that. Like, why would, like, you're not the best Christian. Why would God bless you in such a way? That's foolishness. So if you ever feel that same way that I do, that's foolishness. Throw that thought out of your head, because that is not how God operates. Because if it was, none of us would have anything, because we are all trash. So, okay, well, for the sensitive people, we're not trash, but we're all sinners. We all fall short, and we don't deserve anything. So if we're gonna base our prayers based off of what we think we deserve, we shouldn't ask for anything, because I'll speak for myself. I shouldn't ask for anything because I don't deserve nothing. So, okay, another side note. Do y'all see? Are y'all seeing? Y'all are not seeing. Y'all can't be seeing. Do y'all see? I always have problems with separating my hair, and that's usually where I mess up my twist outs the most. All right, y'all, I'm not even gonna lie, I don't remember where I left off, but I will say I learned something new about my hair in my unraveling process. Like, you guys see this part of my hair, and then you guys see this side of my hair. All this time, I have been following what other people do, and I've been unraveling my hair way too skinny. So on this side of my hair, I was like really going in with the unraveling. And on this side, I was like, separating. And on this side, I was like, let me separate a little bit less. So I wish I figured that out a little bit, sooner. But now when I separate my hair, I was like separating really small and then like twirling them back around my finger. But that's not really, that works for some people, but that's not really working for my hair. It was just making it frizzy. So now I'm just hitting a quick 3 or 4 separates and call it a day and leave it alone. Before, I was being so extra and then like separating really small and then re-raveling. Like, girl, don't nobody have time. So that's just what I'm doing now. A quick like 1, 2, 3 or something, maybe 4, and then let it separate on its own time throughout the week. And that's probably why my twist outs have not been lasting, because I've been separating them way too small. Oh my gosh, I've been natural for over 2 years and I'm just now figuring this out. God help me. That's how being natural is definitely a process, and you never ever figure out everything. It's definitely learning every single day. No clue where I left off. I have no idea what encouraging words I was saying. So yeah, basically, long story short, when it's your time to glow up, whatever, it's gonna be your time. I do want to say one thing though, and I feel like it just sounds so discouraging in a way, but the truth is the truth. Like, if something is not for you, it's not gonna happen. Like, you can try your hardest to make it happen, and you might think it's happening, but it's not gonna turn out successful. Like, a lot of people always ask me like, oh, how did you get a successful YouTube channel, or how did you get so-and-so to notice you? It happened because I believe it was supposed to happen for me. That was in the plan for me. A successful YouTube channel isn't going to happen for everyone. If that was the case, everybody would be doing it. Well, not everybody would be doing it, but everybody who has a YouTube channel would be successful. I feel like you could do everything you're supposed to do. You could be uploading every day. You could have an awesome camera. You could have awesome tutorials. But if it's not supposed to happen for you, it's just not. And I feel horrible saying that, because it's like, oh, well, you already have your channel and I don't know what people could say. People say anything these days, but I believe that if it was not supposed to happen for me, I could have been doing all this and it just wouldn't have happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's not for you, it's not for you. But what is for you will always be for you. Y'all, this twist out is popping. And some people might ask, well, how do you know if it's for you or not? For me, I pray about a lot of things, and I'm very intentional with my praying. Like, I'm gonna pray about something and I'm a real deal wait for that answer. I also have a pastor that I confide in, and he gives me amazing advice. And just, girl, my edges are looking good right now. I'm gonna just put a little pin right here. I don't know how you are gonna get your answers or what you want to do or what, but I know for me, I pray about it. I seek wise counsel. I listen to my discernment and my, some people might call it a gut feeling. I call it the Holy Spirit. Whatever you want to call it. Listen to the signs. Don't ignore signs. Don't ignore feelings. Those are right. Again, a million times I've said this. When I wanted to quit my job, I just knew. I knew it was right. Like, I needed my job for the time being. I believe I was there for a reason. But everything just worked out the way it was supposed to. Like, when I was ready to quit, like, I told you guys this story already in my other job. In my other video about me quitting my job. But when I was ready to quit, I was like, God, let me know. Like, I'm such a prayer, and I'm a sign person. Like, I love signs. And I'm like, God, let me know if I'm supposed to quit my job. That same day, my boss called me in, and they were like, do you want to work here still? Like, are you happy here? And it's crazy because I didn't even know that they could tell. I was like, funny you should ask. I don't want to work here anymore. So, I am definitely a sign person for sure. No doubt. But that's just how I feel like God speaks to me. He speaks to me through signs and through his word. And there's just so many ways that God speaks to me. He speaks to some people other ways. Some people say God speaks to them audibly. I don't think I've ever really heard him say, Jessica, quit your job, or Jessica, like, wear this outfit, or whatever. I'm not saying it's impossible, because all things are possible, but I have never heard it, so I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, I heard the audible voice of God. But again, like I said, it's not impossible. Y'all, does lip gloss expire? Because I've had this for a long time. I mean, probably, I don't know. Does it expire? Am I gonna have like bumps on my lip tomorrow? Like, I just found this at like the bottom of my purse. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. I found this in my suitcase when I was packing to go to Chicago with Cream of Nature. And this is the same suitcase that I haven't used in over a year. And I was like, ooh, my lip gloss. And there's so much in here still. I don't know, but I guess we'll find out in a couple of weeks. Anyways, so I did also stretch my hair with a blow dryer off camera on like cool heat or low heat, whatever, because I'm not gonna lie, you know, they did chop off a few inches of my hair, and I'm not really used to my hair being that length anymore. But so I'm just like, can I get a little bit more length? Okay, you guys. I'm sorry, I'm so excited. My hair looks amazing. Can't even lie. Can't even lie. I really feel like the twist out is my new thing. So, wow, this is how my hair came out, you guys. Oh my gosh, this came out so good. Now this side, it still looks good, but this is the side where I came to my come to Jesus moment and realized I didn't have to separate as much as I did over here. If you guys can see the difference, this side is separated a lot more than this side, but not a huge deal. Anyways, so I really hope that this video was encouraging for you guys. I hope that it was helpful in any way, whether you do believe in the same things that I believe in or not. I really feel like just rest in the fact that what's supposed to happen for you is gonna happen, no matter if you are the smallest YouTuber or the biggest YouTuber, or you're the new person at your job, or if you're the shortest person on the basketball team. Whatever it is, what's supposed to happen for you is gonna happen for you. When it's your time, it's gonna happen. Like, nobody can stop what is for you. Make sure you're doing what you're supposed to be doing though. If you feel that gut feeling that you're not where you're supposed to be, remove yourself from that situation. Look, I ain't a preacher. I always say that. I ain't no preacher or whatever. Not yet. Maybe one day. I don't know. But anyways, I hope you guys have an amazing day. Thank you guys all so much for all of your support, like you always have been. Like, I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.